Okay, next day, what, October 7th, 2020. It's about 10 in the morning. It's a little kind of foggy. You kind of see the fog, right? It's cold. It said 6 degrees. I don't know where my thermometer is. It's kicking around here somewhere, but this is definitely a cold day. You can kind of see the frost wanting to build. So anyway, I have a couple days here to just kind of focus on this stuff. Rain or shine, right? So, the goal is, doesn't look like it's going to rain too much, if at all, but it has been raining. But I do need to bring out my skill saw, so I'll probably do that. Before I put this trunk away, I need to do just a couple, I don't want to call them repairs, but I just want to put some wood on the bottom, screw them in. There's just a couple things I want to do. And then, I've been thinking about it, because that's a pretty big trunk, right? I'm thinking to maybe take out the shelving in here. I'll show you when I come back. Hold on. You hear that, right? Isn't it crazy, man? Okay, so now we're gonna start with these quiet souls. Seriously. Very peaceful, quiet souls. Right. It's kind of foggy out here. Like, seriously. So, I just want to make it so that this can breathe wherever I put it. Oh, I forgot my measuring tape. I'm going to measure it. Look how nice that wood is. And if you notice, it's very flush, people. So whoever made this did a really good job in terms of lining up this wood. Because even in the front, look how nice. Right? So, I have to start in here. In here. This is where I gotta start. Right here. I have to bring out my skill saw. I don't know, I don't like sawing when it's damp like this. Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna have to get my flashlight. But that might fit in here. It might. As long as I've got a little bit to get on the shelf. Now you have to remember, people, speaking of jars, not that I'm speaking of jars, but you know I like jars, right? Right? Okay? When those trees were that building with that beep shit's going on, I'm just gearing myself up for this, okay? I have to gut this. I have to pull everything out. It's going on 10:30 in the morning, so hopefully it will warm up a little bit by 1. So anyway, I have in the other shed over there that Jerry helped me to build cases full of black walnut ink powder. When those walnut trees used to be over there dropping their walnuts, that's what I did, people. So all those jars, which I'm pretty sure are mason jars, canning jars, if we ever came into a serious jar shortage, I could still find jars in this house, right? But all those jars, do you see that shelf? Eventually, I can put them all up in there because it's stock, right? Andre's walnut art, right? You know? Walnut ink powder lasts 1,000 years. Okay? And then, because this is vinyl, this is perfect. Now whether I only have so much time. I was thinking to keep it simple on myself. but I don't even have to do that. All I have to do is just run a couple boards this way, place this on top, and let it breathe, and it will be fine. And maybe cut one for the inside and put one on the inside, just to give it a little more structure. Right? Versus cutting the boards, screwing them in. You know, I don't need to do that. I just need to get it out of the elements. And do you see these rocks? Well, they're not rocks, they're bricks. The brick pile is getting bigger because I'm going around looking for red bricks to make a rocket stove with them, Andre, and maybe a little baking oven. So, and then this one, I'm not sure yet. Hold on. For whatever reason, this little white oak tree hasn't died off. Yeah, these other ones have, because look, see, this one's going. That one, I don't know. This one over here, what's going on? What's going on over here? Oh, these ones are okay. They're still green. Right. That's an apple tree. That's an apple tree. This is a weeping willow. This is a white oak. This is a walnut. There's another weeping willow. That's an apple. Okay, so I'm in here now, and I can tell you right now, it smells clean. Right? It's fresh. Right? No molds, nothing. I can't smell shit. Okay. Now, I do have a leak. We can see. And leaking over here. So now I have to finish what I attempted to do. So I'll work on this today. So I'll find some tarp. Oops. I'll find some tarp, and I'll see if I can, I don't know, the vinyl, I'm going to have to tarp it, and then I want to finish the rest of this vinyl, but it's not working. It's not working, people. Right? I have to see. Right here, something that's wet. Right here, it looks like the floor is wet. Do you see? So what's going on? Once I tarp it, it will be a little better, but I don't know. Where's this coming from? Right here. And onward. So I'm going to tarp it. I'll work on that today for sure. And then that trunk, that big one, it will fit this way. Right? And it will go to about where my foot is, I would think. It's not going to leave me much space to get to this stuff. But for now, it gets it out of the elements. It's not leaking in this corner. I'll staple this back up. Right? This is good. I did a good job. Can you hear it? You can hear it. That's not bad. Okay, so I am trying to put one of these metal things on. That board basically fits underneath here. It's not going to go under this part as it is going to be under this part. And what it does is it just helps the rain to not backdraft so much in here, right? I cut plastic, the kind of plastic I used on the greenhouse, which I need to get that going and stapling it down better for winter. But you can see I've washed it, washed everything off. I've got other padding, which I'm going to go get. So I'm going to lay down the plastic, then the padding. I really should measure this piece of vinyl. I don't know if I have vinyl cut to that size. Oh, it would be grand if I did, but probably not. So, hold on. Okay, moving along. So, you see this old piece of vinyl? I don't know if I should be trying to use it here. I have to get some tar or something. Maybe I so want to use it here because I think personally it's going to fit right there. I don't necessarily like this, but on this side of the shed, as far as I know, it's not leaking. It used to a little bit in that corner, but I think I fixed that a long time ago. Anyway, I got this. Now, most people would throw it out, but I'm telling you, this stuff lasts forever. All you have to do is give it a soapy water with a little bit of bleach, wash it, and you're good to go. Okay, that's the same shit that's up there. Alright. Anyway, this is what I've done so far. So I've got that ready. That's been washed. Now I put in the board, you've seen that. Then I put on this metal thing. I'm a little off there, but whatever. I can cut it a bit. Okay, so the water, the idea is for the water to hit, run, and then run off, and I extended it a bit, right? Okay. So I'm going to give it a little spray. Now I could continue trying to run this vinyl after the fact. I haven't decided yet, right? Because that is the only piece I have, and I might need it for this. It might be more practical to fix this and then take this piece and just place it over the whole fucking thing, right? And then get some tar, I guess, and you tar the corner. That makes sense, right? So let's just get this going first. So I'm going to spray this down, just clean off the leaves. You can see this fits pretty good here. This stuff here, right? For the most part. One sheet. I'm going to take that plastic, I guess run it from underneath first, and then I guess this over top. Now this isn't completely waterproof either, but any water that leaks on it, it's going to go on the plastic, and then it should run over. I'm going to extend it up to here. Now this is pond lining that I used a long time ago to try and do whatever I did back in the day. So anyway, I just moved it over, and so let's see. So I have this, I don't know, I think it's plumbing tape. Right. I just patched up the holes a little bit. Now I don't know what I'm going to do here, people. Do I run the plastic underneath or over top? Probably over top for now. And then I either cover it up with vinyl or that. One or the other. Right? I think this would be the easiest, honest to God. I don't know. Okay. So you see, I like to gross people out to show them how stupid that some of them can really be. In terms of, it's garbage. Throw it out. Here's a hoarder of junk. So I've decided to use it, what I'm working on right now. I'm just going to get it ready, and I'm going to wash it first. I've been washing everything that I've been doing up there, okay, just so you know. Okay, so this is side one. Alright, now just let it sit for a few minutes. That's the bottom, right? And then we'll flip it over and wash the top part. And then I'm going to put it over there because it pretty much fits. It is what it is. And then this, I mean, I'll dicker around with it. I don't know, right? But this back window is supposed to be getting changed, so I don't know. Maybe those men that changed that window might be able to do something if I haven't done something by then. Hold on. Okay, so now I'm kind of up here on the roof. You can see, right? So I don't know. I'm going to loosen this board here. I don't have a socket wrench handy right now. But anyway, I'll see if I can use this to, I don't know, over there loosen something. I'm not sure. Because I want to fit those miscellaneous pieces underneath. While I'm up here at some point, I'm probably going to try and spray this down and wash it a bit. Right. Did that last year. So, I don't know. Hold on. Okay, so basically you can see that, right? I've loosened this. Now I'm going to go from underneath and try and shimmy in a few more pieces and get it past, I don't know. Wait, so after I get this in, I'm going to wash this. And then we'll see where it's leaking, right? I'm having a problem, but I'm working on it. Hold on. I so hope. Ooh. This works. Right? Oh, it has to go underneath. They're like a bloody monkey, man. Right? Like a bloody monkey. There's a bolt over there. It's in the way. And I'm not going to be able to still my backdraft in there. Now, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do over there, people. I think what I need to do is wash this. See, it's going to leak right there. Hold on. Okay, I just felt a drip where I'm standing. But outside of that, I don't see anything too wet in here after I just sprayed off the roof. Okay? Like, I don't see no drips nowhere on this. So I think maybe what I did on this side anyway has worked, which would be really, really grand. I don't see nothing. But right there, it's still dripping. Now there is, oh, I see water in here, people. Oh God, this never fucking ends, man. Never fucking ends. Look at that water. Do you see the water? I see water. I see water. Oh, I don't know what to do. Now, mind you, I was spraying that pretty hard at different angles just to get rid of this crap. You can see. Hold on. Okay, so I've cleaned off the porch. Now, it's getting cold and it's getting dark. Okay. So I don't know. Tomorrow, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to spray water from down here. I'm just going to shh and see where it starts to leak. Right? Seriously, I don't know. It could have been because of the way I was spraying it, because I was trying to clean it a bit. So, you know, I was coming in on an angle versus it just raining. You know, raining is different than coming in with a jet stream, right? So, anyway, I'm going to just spray that tomorrow, assuming it's not raining. Either or, I want to see where it's leaking, and then I'll continue working on it. In the meantime, before it gets too dark here, I'm going to just try and, I'm not even going to tack this on very good. I'm just going to tack it on enough for tonight. And then I'm going to deal with it tomorrow, because I really kind of want to get these trunks inside. That one for sure. This one's a little more hardy in terms of thicker wood, but I want to get this one in. And hold on. Okay, so I don't know. I went in there and it looked like something was leaking. Now mind you, I've been spraying this thing quite a bit, so now that that's basically on there, I'm just going to spray it. I'll pretend it's raining, right? Just pretend it's raining. See how much it leaks. I did manage to get the big trunk in, that handsome trunk. I didn't do no repairs on it, people, because I don't have time right now. That's not what I'm working on. Maybe tomorrow, before I fill it up and let it air out. So, I don't expect this to be perfect, but I do suspect it will be better than what it was. See, this stuff works much better, but this stuff is so expensive to buy. Alright, and I don't have that kind of money. Ideally, this is what you'd want for the whole thing, but this stuff I found, I mean, down the road, they must have repaired their porch. They put new stuff, and they're chucking out this, and I've been just piecing it along. This has been kicking my yard. Been kicking in my yard for quite a few years, and I've already used it in there, right? Okay, so I think if this is gonna leak, it's gonna show me now. Hold on. Okay, let's see. Hold on, I'm doing something. I said, hold on. I'm doing something. Yeah. Yeah, well, not much. Still something here. No, I'm talking on video. I'm talking on video. Alright, you can see. I'm pretty sure that's just because I just sprayed it down. Freaking water. But that I can just, I don't know. I don't know what to do. But other than that, seems to be okay. I don't see nothing on here. So, mission accomplished. I mean, obviously you can see I have to do some repairs. It got banged around, right? But for what it's worth, it's a handsome trunk. So what we're going to do now, I put it on slats for now. Alright, so it can breathe. And then dry out. And then what we're going to do is we're going to open it up. Yeah, it's nice. This is nice, people. This is nice, nice, nice. I don't know how much I can fix that because it's been pushed on, right? Here, I figure, look how nice that is. Whoever made this did a really good job. That wood is like, you know how old this trunk is? It's old, 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 and it sat in my garage for a long, long, long time, and I found it. Oh God, I don't remember where, but anyway. And then it got rained on for a month because my son threw it out in the back, and then it got tossed over the fence, and so yeah. So anyway, we're just gonna let it dry out, and then what I'll probably do is measure this, and just for the sake of it, I'll just cut a new bottom, something thin, not you know, maybe a quarter inch, half an inch, place it down, and then I'll start putting Andre's walnut art in here, right, for storage. Eventually, I'll get those jars with the walnut ink out of the shed out in the back. I have them in different places too. I have them in the basement, and that's something that you can bring outside, and it can just, right, I can store it. And then the other trunk. Now I could see. I see water. I see water, people. What the hell's leaking? Where is it leaking? Or maybe that's water from these walnuts. Hold on. Okay, people. So now we're at, you see my mess? Do you see my mess? It's a big old mess. I've been making a mess out here. Anyway, it is October 8th, 2020. It's 10 o'clock in the morning, so I'm getting a good start. It's 10 o'clock in the morning. Whew. You can see it's frosty out here. Mr. Frosty. Right? And, what do you call it? A little too high. I don't know where to put this. Nowhere to sit down. Everything's frosty. Anyway, I'm going to take you into the little shed over here and we're going to go check out that trunk. Now it's supposed to be sunny all day. It should warm up a little more by 1, 2. So I'm bringing out the skill saw and I'm getting ready because I'm going to skill saw pretty much as I can today because it's supposed to start raining tomorrow. So if it's raining tomorrow, I'm going in the garage, between the garage and the laundry room. I'll bring the camera so you can see what I'm doing in terms of putting up boards. Right? You know, getting just general house maintenance stuff, whatever it may be. Right? Why do you need that? Well, because I have to patch this up, right? So anyway, we're going to have a good day today. I'm going to have a good day, okay? No matter what, I'm out here. It's 10 o'clock now. I'm out here till at least 5:30. So that's what, 7.5 hours? I'm going to just move as fast as I can in between doing. Now I am going to work more on the lettuce room in terms of insulating, because I'm just going to use up these little pieces of wood, because what I don't use, I'm going to put away, right? You know, my neighbors are good neighbors. I got good, very nice neighbors. They don't pester me, you know. They have their little parties every now and then, and they have a beautiful garden in the back, and, you know, they're pretty nice people. But at the end of the day, I just want to clear this stuff out for my own peace of mind and for my family's peace of mind, because it's pretty cluttered out here, because I pulled out all the wood from various places and kind of just threw them all into the one pile here as I'm going from spot to spot to spot to spot, right? Now, there are some things I still have to do in the X Club in terms of, you know, running a few beams, reinforcing a few things. So I'll try and at least maybe get those cut today. Maybe I won't get them in because right now I'm using a lot of screws, because screws hold better than nails, right? And some things I just need to screw in, so that takes a little longer. But first I'm going to do, I don't know where to start. That's the thing, I don't know. I'm going to get the skill saw out. That's where I'm going to start, and I'm going to start with this. So I'm going to open the door, and we're going to go inside, and we're going to check out the air, right? I'm going to see how fresh it is. Hold on. This is where we're going to start. We're going to start in here. We're going to get this trunk in. This is what I'm thinking. You see that trunk? That beautiful trunk? This board here, I'm going to cut to size. Because it's like an old, somebody tried to make a door or something. I'm just going to cut this board today to size to fit at the bottom of the, we'll just call it the X trunk. Okay? That handsome trunk. That's a nice piece of board there that will fit at the bottom of that trunk. And it will just give it the sturdiness that it needs to put weight, because some of this stuff, like this bin here, probably walnut, okay? That is going in there. So in between cutting wood today, and maybe, you know, putting that window in, depends on how much I can do over the next 7 hours. Right? But I'm now going to gut this out. Okay, I'm taking everything in this corner, pretty much. Alright, I'm not going to worry about Mickey Mousing around with this right now. I can just throw a board over this. Matter of fact, I can throw just anything over this. Okay, I'm going to pull out all this, get everything out, and then I'm going to bring that other trunk in. Right here. You'll see, it will fit perfect. That's what I'm going to do. And See, stuff like this I keep because you never know when you're going to use it. This is real metal, right? At this point, I don't need it, but that's another day. So I'm going to start in this corner, people. This is where I'm going to start. See this corner? And in there is a little table. Do you see that little table? That's a little child's table. I'll bring that out for a ShaMay. And then play food. I don't know if I'll get to the play food today, but I'll definitely bring out that little table. Any walnut art supplies, because that's basically what they are, right? I'm going to bring them out and I'm going to pack them away in there today. Now let's go look in there. Hold on. Gonna have a good day. I got my flashlight. It's cold out here. Things are frosty. Mr. Frosty. Let's see what we got. Because I'm starting to put things away now, right? I did this as much as I could yesterday. Alright, if it's leaking, it's leaking. There's not much I can do. I put an extra. You've seen that, right? I'm going to see if I can, as I'm working, if I can piece in another side of this. I got this one here. You see? I'm going to see if I can piece in another one for this side, right, before and then it's done. And this is a pretty good little lip, right? It's gonna hold up. Cuts back on the backdraft. See, this is much drier. Now it hasn't been raining. Once it starts raining, I'll be able to tell you more, but I'm sure it cut back on something in here. Okay, obviously we know this is a hot spot right here. This corner up in here, I don't know, right? But everywhere else, for the most part, it's not really leaking, right? Nothing really seems to be leaking in here. So this is good. And I'll know once it starts to rain. I mean, here you can see there's still, but this could be from yesterday when I was cleaning, right? I was spraying out the dirt. Because when you do stuff like this, you want to spray out the dirt. Look at this handsome trunk. Oh, I love this trunk. I really, really do. So that piece of board there, you're going to see, I'm just going to cut it to size and put it in there, right? And then what I'll do so that the wood can breathe, because you want it to breathe, right? That's what makes it dry. I'll just run a few little slats in first before I put that board in. Or maybe I'll just put it flat on because it can breathe from underneath because I've got it on slats. You see, as long as it can breathe, right? And then after I've done that, I'll start filling this up as with walnut art, right, as I find it, okay? And repack this room up, right? And then once it's full, you know, I'm going to see if I can find a hanging, those utility lights. You know, utility lights. I'm going to see if I can find one downstairs, right? If not, I'll have to go buy one. And I want to run a utility light in here after it's all been packed up, right? For a week or two. And what that light does is it just kills off the mildews and the molds and that type of thing. It will just neutralize everything, right? And then it will, everything will go dormant, right? I shouldn't have to run it all winter long, right? Just enough to dry it out a bit and bring it to a state where once it gets real cold, nothing's going to grow, right? As it is, it doesn't smell in here. It's fresh. Nothing. I smell absolutely no molds. Trust me, I got a nose for mold, people. Okay? Right? I've been working with molds for a lot of years, okay? So when I come into contact with mold, I know. So this room is perfectly fine. So it's getting repacked today. Yay, yay, yay. I'm excited about that. I have to get up into here, get my skill saw. Now I know there's walnut wood in there. I should do the right thing, grab it out, grab out those play food for a ShaMay, and then that opens up a little bit of space in here for storage, right? And because, you know, stuff like this. This is for, you know, when we're outside cooking in the fire pit with our rocket stove. Okay, so fingers are already starting to hurt. It's cold out here, people. As you can see, I'm just filling this up a bit more, right? It's air dried, whatever. Now I'm gonna, okay. I opened it up back here. I'm gonna see if I can cut in a piece, some boards, secure this, because this right now for me it's a good little just storage area, right? But for now, okay, hold on. It's still growing. It's kind of warm in here, but the temperature's dropping. Oh my God, look at that, people. He gave me a red tomato. Look at that. I got a red tomato. Isn't that amazing? Look at that beautiful little tomato. Look at that happy little tomato. Just sitting in the sunlight. If you notice these trees, this is a English walnut of sorts, right? And then we've got, well, it looks like another little English walnut. And then we've got a nice little oak tree that's finding its way. If you notice, it hasn't turned brown, hasn't lost its leaves, nothing. That shows you how warm this greenhouse is, because most of the trees already have, well, all of them, they're at the end of their growing season, and then they're going into dormancy. But look at that. So you see, oh look, there's another one. I picked those tomatoes too soon, but I didn't know, right? I didn't know. So we're going to give these guys a bit more water because they're still producing. Look, I'll come back in later, right? And yeah, that's just too funny. That's just too funny. Yeah, it's starting to be toast though. It's just getting too cold. Right? Those tomatoes, they took their last stand. They just say, keep doing what you're doing. You could have moved a few of us into the Mr. Lace's cat house, aka the lettuce room, and we would still be producing tomatoes. Yeah, and be having a tomato fest. Okay, hold on. Okay, so do you think this is gonna work? Alright, I took it from the corner point to this corner point to this corner point. I just drew my line, so I'm going to cut that, and hopefully that little piece will fit right there. I'll build up that subfloor a little bit, right, and put that on top, and then all I got is this little piece. I'm moving along. Now, I'm not going to worry about this right now, although I probably should, right, just cut in a piece, maybe actually after this is done. Really, being that I'm going to use this, I should cut this piece in first, right here. Right, before I muck up this board, and then just put it right there. Do you see? Okay, and then proceed to do that, because this one's pretty much in. Now there is nothing to screw this in. This board is a little warped because of the rain, you can see. But what I'm going to end up doing here is putting a 2x4 or something in here anyway. You're not even going to really notice this, right? And then eventually I've got other things I'll show you later. You know that decoration wood that you use. I can decorate this later, right, with something nice if I want. Or I could put a pegboard on here, or I could put a chalkboard on here. So, you know, I'm not too worried about this, right? Once I can screw it in on an angle into this main beam down here to bring it in a little bit, right? But here, hold on. Okay, I know it doesn't seem like much, but this little piece here is getting close. But I have to use the inside line. Okay, so, I don't know, I want this piece for up here, and of course this is 3 inches, this is 2.5. And then I've got this little piece, that I'm going to, and it can go down there. Okay, so, it's not very perfect, but it works. I still have to put a little bit of insulation in here. I don't know, I'm an idiot, man. Cut this too short. Why? Why did I do that? And it's too hard to sliver this off. So, I don't know. Mind you, this is, I don't know. Anyway, gotta still do that. See that little hole? Gotta do something with that. This here didn't work out too bad. Okay, you can see. You are probably wondering why I'm doing this. Because I want to lay this back down, people. This is all I got. So before I lay this down and clear out this, I want to, you know. And now I'm going to go find some rocks. I'm going to build this up just a little bit. Right? Okay? And, I don't know. For little miscellaneous pieces of wood. I'm just, right? Okay, hold on. Okay, so I've added the rocks. Rocks just, one, keeps rodents out. Ideally, you know, I should have had the whole thing. Because the rats, they come in. And they nest underneath this. If they get in, right? But either or, you can see, not only is it rat mouse to keep them out, but it also provides structure when you're walking on it. Okay, so that fits for the most part. But look at this funky area. I don't know what to do about this. Like, this is like some serious shit. This is stupid. I don't know. I don't know what to do. Look at the angles on that. Okay, not that I'm bragging here, people, but I'm getting kind of good at this. For an amateur, that is. Okay, I know it's not perfect, but that was the hard part. Now I'm going to go find my hammer. Right? And hammer this shit in. And then I'm going to get on with this stuff. Okay? Okay, so that's the best that I could do. Right? Now, I don't have any more of this crap, I don't think. Because I used it, right? So we're just going to make do with what we have. Now I'm going to clear it out. And sweep it down. I'm going to pull this back. I'm going to run some baseboards now. Right? Just, you know, try and get these gaps going. And as I'm doing that, I'm going through some of this wood and I'm putting it away. But obviously I'm trying to use up as much as I can right now, right? Okay. So, you see, this is the problem with rats. Do you see? Now, this is old, right? I had the problem with the rats in here last winter because they got into the bird food. They were chewing holes through the buckets, right? And then I put in rat poison. So anyway, I'm going to see if I can take out these lights. Right, I don't need them anymore. Remember, I made this for Mr. Lace. And I wanted to, keep it warm for him. Right? But what I'm going to do, I'm not going to worry about this little cubby. I'm just going to clean it out. And wash it, obviously, with bleach and soap. Right? And then I'm going to reinforce this. Right? Take these out. Oh, God. I'm crawling in there. Yucky, yucky, yucky. You see, this is why Tisha takes a Maury for me. So I don't have to go inside. Right? I'm going to get dirty, right? Well, I've been getting dirty. Andre says, "Man, are you putting on your dirty clothes?" I said, "Yep." See? Dirty clothes. He said, "You going to take a bath when you come in?" I said, "Yep." So, dustpan, broom. Oh, God. I put rat poison out here, God forbid. Spew up this dust. And then I poison myself. Yeah, I don't think it works like that. I think it's like if they run around and piss and shit on cans in factories, right? And then you don't wash the lid before you open up the can and start sucking on it. That's maybe how you can get it into your body. But anyway, we know my nose is sensitive to this shit. It looks like I stapled this on. I must have crawled right in there because I did a pretty damn good job. But these are some nice little Christmas lights. I wouldn't mind using them, right? I used to have a whole bunch, but they kind of disappeared, so I'm kind of like on my last legs with these things, so I'd like to... Oh, wait a minute. These are just hooked in. I can just unhook these, people. I think I can just unhook these. Hold on a minute. Wait. It is so hard to rat proof. Yeah. But you have to keep trying to do it, right? Otherwise, you always have problems. So anyway, I can't really spray things down right now because I'm using the skill saw out here. But I can clear things out, and I'm going to work, like I said, alright, I'm using the skill saw today. It's not raining. So obviously sweep everything out. Continue. I'm just going to continue doing what I'm doing. I'm going to see if I can get those other two windows in there and then just start filling up some of these gaps you can see, right? Just go. This one's done. This is all done in here, right? But I need to make a veranda, an awning. So there's things I got to do, right? Hold on. See? There's rat poison right there. Little bugger though. He's gone a long time ago. Just left his mess. See? This is to make paper. When I'm cutting, I save the sawdust. This here is bark. Actually has medical properties. This wood smells really good. I did put a bottom on there just to make it a little more stable so I don't bust out the original bottom, right? Okay, see how much better now? Much, much better. Yeah, that's a handsome trunk. Still lots of room in here yet, people. Yep, lots of room. Anyway, just going around and sorting shit out, right? Putting stuff away. I didn't get much more sawing done, but anyway, do you see that trunk? Now this floor is swooping this way. I mean, it's been here forever. It's still pretty solid though, people. I'm pretty impressed. So anyway, there you can put little, I don't know, seeds, little garden tools, whatever. It's nice. Works well. Fits perfect. Now mind you, it looks like anyway, I'll work on it. Do a lot today. Right? And then I found a little piece of vinyl. Where is it? I found some vinyl. There it is. See this vinyl? I'll wash it. I don't know if I'm going to wash it right now. I might. And then I'll just put it in that bucket and let it drain, dry out. And then I can run that vinyl after the fact. Because I have to still gut everything and give it a good bleach. Oh shit, I didn't do that. I really should do something in there right now. Completely forgot about that. Oh, do you see that hole? Oh my god. Starts raining tomorrow, I'm hooped. I hope it's not raining tomorrow. Well, I don't know what to do. It used to be a mixing box. Well, go find some wood and do the same damn thing that I did on the floor, right? Okay. This battery's almost dead. My day is over. Isn't this where we started before, people? Didn't I say it's too high? Have a smoke. I'm done. I've been out here all day, people. I didn't even take time. Oh, I think I put my smokes inside. I'm taking stuff in now. I didn't even make myself a coffee. I came out with a coffee. You just heard me spill what was left. I've been out here all day. You can see it's dark. Look, my nose is running. Not bad considering I came into all this shit today. Right, I don't know. You want to see the yard now? Huh? Here, let me get the flashlight. Whew. Where am I? There we go. Now, I've started to put some of it away, but I still have things to do. So, we'll have to wait. This here is pretty much done now, so I'm okay with that. Right, just washing up a few things before I put them away. Right, like this bin. Right, I emptied it out, so it needs to be washed. I like to wash up those things before I put them away. Right, I'll put a lock on this door eventually. Right, I brought out this play food for Ciera May. And I ended up finding more Christmas lights. So it's not like I've got any place to sort out Christmas lights in my house, but that's Christmas lights, and I got a whole bunch of Christmas lights running up the stairs there. So, I don't know, it would be nice if I could actually run some Christmas lights this year. I've been saying it for 10 years. I think I did one time have a little bit on the windowsill. I don't know. You have to, I've got this electrical box thing that I bought, and I've never used it. So I'm going to look at it, because it's got different plugs, right? Just trying to lock this up. I swear somebody busted into this. But probably my imagination station. Hold on. Okay. It's 5:30 now. I told you. So basically outside for 7.5 hours straight. My fingers are starting to get cold now. It's supposed to get real cold. It's supposed to rain for a couple of days, so we'll see. I don't know. The sky was pretty clear. So, if it's not raining tomorrow, I'm back out there doing what I'm doing, right, people? Yeah, and if it's raining, well, I'm probably going to end up in the garage. Yeah, and I've got some stuff I have to do in the laundry room. Alright. I'll get those boards up in the garage. Do something, but it's, you know, it's getting cold, right? Oh. I don't know. It's just one of those things, people. It's just, it is what it is. We're going to find out in the next couple of days how well I did with everything that I've been working on. We're going to see what leaks and what doesn't leak. Okay?